All right. Let's move on to talk about that Avengers Infinity War trailer.
We just can't keep stop talking about Marvel now, can we?
No, I get yeah, it's Marvel centric, man. I was gonna throw in some DC in there, talk about Justice League, but I was like, fuck them.
Poor Justice League.
I was like, they ain't worth talking about.
I mean, they're getting beat out by way other things other than that.
Yeah, because they just lost the #1 spot to Coco, so that's another
man.
Disney thing. They just got beat out by them.
That mouse.
Disney's Book of Life.
Yeah. So they having it rough right now.
Hey, that mouse even put a halt on Battlefront 2, that EA game.
Oh yeah, you got rid of Disney come down, told EA stop the microtransactions. You ain't doing that no more.
Can't fuck up our brand. Ho.
Man, we'd have to have another hour for me to talk about how bad Battlefront screwed up.
Oh man, I've been planning that for weeks. I don't even know if we're ready for that.
You know what, 90s? We'll set up a separate time from our usual schedule, and I have a special just between you and me. We'll talk about that.
All right, that sounds good to me, man.
Yeah. So 90s, what did you think about this trailer right here?
The trailer was. Oh wait. I get a hint of you not liking this trailer. Is that what I'm hearing from you?
Oh, I don't know what you're hearing in my voice.
Okay,
I just asked you a question. Sure.
If anybody doesn't like this trailer, that's blasphemy. This trailer is great. I can't wait for the fucking movie.
Gentlemen, it's all gonna be all right.
I am erect right now. God damn it! I love this trailer.
I did not need to know that.
Okay, so what do you love about it?
Man, in all honesty, they didn't have to do much. They just showed everybody.
Right.
It's just
not everybody. Hawkeye wasn't in it. Ant-Man wasn't in it.
Man, that's the fucked up part. I didn't notice. They showed the big names, and it's like, okay, well, Black Panther's got his movie coming up. They showed him with his fucking army.
Hawkeye's retired, man.
Is he?
Well, he's no, he was retired, and then they put him in jail, and then Captain America freed them.
Yeah.
Assumably, he's just chilling with his family.
Okay,
he said that was
sense.
He literally said, "This is my last mission."
He did say that. Okay, and then they showed him on his farm and everything. Hawkeye is pretty much me, man. That's the way I want to be.
I mean, there is some rumors that his character, his family will die in the Avengers Infinity War because his outfit is close to the outfit his character wore and because there's an arc in the comics where Hawkeye goes on this big revenge path after his family dies. And then
I'd actually be down for that, a solo movie of just Hawkeye bow and arrow people in silence.
Hey, I'll watch that before I watch Punisher. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually almost kind of agree.
Yeah, that sounds badass. Like him, because we know his personality, and for him to go Punisher style, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean that would be pretty badass.
In my headcanon, he was recruited by Nick Fury after the end of what was it? What's the one with Matt Damon? He has amnesia. The fourth movie,
Jason Bourne.
Bourne Legacy.
Bourne Legacy.
He's that character, and he changed his name after Bourne Legacy, and he became Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, I mean that. I mean that. I think they've tossed around ideas of doing a Hawkeye Netflix show.
Man, that'd be great.
I'd rather be a movie.
Yeah, I had to think about
that. Just a one-off movie, no BS.
Because I don't want them to waste any episodes, any filler episodes or whatever.
Honestly, I'd be okay with if it was a 5-episode miniseries.
That'll be perfect.
I think you could get
just
Jeremy
40 50 episodes, just 5-hour-long episodes. You're done. We get to the point. Maybe 6 to round it out.
That would be, I mean, to show really what he can do and all his skills and attributes, because you don't really get to see that too much in Avengers.
Yeah, exactly. You get to see it in the mode where he's no holding back.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to cut you off there. So you said you like them showing a lot of people, them showing all the big ones, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. This trailer it's not a teaser. I kind of somewhat expected it to be a teaser or whatever, and it's oh yeah, you gotta wait for the real trailer. But this was actually a trailer, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, this is the official. On the site they say official trailer. What did you think of the teaser before this one?
I don't think I saw that. That's what I was expecting this to be. I don't think I saw the teaser.
Yeah, because the teaser was just them doing a YouTube. It's basically them showing all the YouTubers and shit.
Yeah, I actually did see that. That was bullshit.
Oh, you thought that? Why'd you think that was bullshit?
Because there's so many fan ones like that where it's oh man, I think the new trailer just came. Oh, That's basically the same thing they did to us with that teaser. It's like a Blue Balls trailer.
I mean, if I wanted to see a reaction trailer, I'd watch a reaction trailer.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing. Like, oh, just clip these things together, and we're gonna put our word on it. And it's like, yeah, can't you wait to the next trailer? Can't you just wait?
Right. Okay.
But yeah, this trailer it gave me what I wanted just because I want to see them all together, man. Like this is a high budget ass movie, and I'm wondering how the fuck are they gonna pay all of them? But then again, it took 10 years to get here.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing I like about the teaser trailers. It showed like how we've all just grown with these movies.
Exactly.
And we've all seen them, you know, how we all kind of excited for them. So obviously when we got there, we were pretty disappointed by them, but you know, they've maintained the consistent quality, I think.
What you say?
I will say the best thing I like about this is it makes Thor Ragnarok that much more disliked in my mind.
Really? Why you say that?
It does. It shows everything like the seriousness that I thought felt Ragnarok could have been, that they completely butchered and didn't even try and just made it into a faux pas comedy that didn't really, was just mostly ad-libbed. And I just like, and now it'll have the only redeeming nature of it is that the consequences from it will be far more severe than it was in the movie, where consequences should have been severe.
I mean, there are a lot of like universe changing things in that movie. Like Odin. I mean, spoiler alert if you haven't seen, you know, Thor Ragnarok. I guess. I mean, who hasn't by now? But I mean, yeah.
This guy.
Okay, you haven't seen. I
don't mind. Certain individuals die in the movie that would give an emotional moment, but they die in such a way where it means nothing.
Yeah,
and it's treated as a joke, and that's the worst insult. You had 10 years building up these characters, building up mythos, and then to make a cracky one-liner, you just go, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? We can make fun of ourselves. I went, no, tell an actual joke, asshole.
Tell some jokes.
Tell an actual joke. I didn't appreciate the movie basically insulting itself in front of my face. It was like looking at somebody that you really enjoyed, and they spent 2 hours making referential humor on stage in the Apollo, and I just wanted them to get off the stage before they ruin their reputation.
And that's when Dust got kicked out of the movie theater for throwing tomatoes at the movie screen.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you like?
No, I didn't hate it that much. It did bug me, but this pretty much redeems it in a way.
So
I hope.
So you like the serious nature of this trailer?
I like the serious nature of this trailer, and I like that Thor and company. There's a scene where Loki is stepping over bodies, presumably.
Oh yeah,
the Asgardian people that they spent so much of the effort and jokingly trying to save in Thor Ragnarok, and it almost gives me a cold comfort in how meaningless that movie is in the mythos. One last haha, isn't this funny moment before someone like me stepped in and went, "Oh, is that how you felt about your mythos and characters? Well, we'll see how much you care about them as I take them away."
Okay.
And show someone who doesn't joke, who doesn't have like I'm fine with having jokes and having it, but it just watching Thanos as soon as you enter and just seeing the calamity around it, you're just like, oh. Playtime is over, I guess.
I mean, even Thanos is having fun though, right?
Yeah, no, but there's a sick cruelty to his fun.
But this does put a smile on my face.
Yeah, I do see that.
Yeah. And that's more disturbing. With that, it just felt like the previous one was more juvenile. Sometimes it hit, and the ones that did hit were laugh out loud funny, but the ones that didn't, whatever. But this trailer gives me hope. It gives me hope that, I guess I was worried after Thor Ragnarok that if they're just going to treat every property like that, then why do I care? And it at least seems like, all right, we gave you one last funny hurrah before we bring out the big guns, and we bring out. Actually, that's something I wanted to ask you guys with this, and you both seem to be fairly excited for this. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
So, how does this trailer stifle your enjoyment for the upcoming Black Panther movie?
Well, it does spoil the fact that Black Panther does live through it. I mean, I was really heavily it was a big worry on my mind whether he was going to live or die. I mean, this trailer does spoil that. So you got
how great of a choice that would that have been is he does die, and then Michael B. Jordan takes over.
Man, that would be crazy. Like I can see it happening though.
Chadwick Boseman ain't giving up them checks, boy. He ain't Terrence Howard.
No.
Yeah, you got a point.
He fought hard. He clawed his way up to get to this point.
Uh-huh.
If you make it as a brother in Hollywood, you stick to Landy. You stay there.
He didn't. He didn't play every black historical figure for nothing.
Damn right.
You got a point. I just thought about that.
So I mean, he made it. I mean, for me, this trailer, I think, obviously, the excitement is extreme.
Yes.
I mean, people are ready for this.
Yes.
How do you feel with Thanos though? CGI.
See, this is what I'm talking about with Marvel, and comparing this to Steppenwolf, and how it's literally night and day.
Yeah, you got a point.
Like this character Thanos, even from the trailer, you feel his weight, you feel his strength. I mean, it looks like a good combination of CGI, but you can tell it's mocap in there too. It's somebody in physically with mocap, and it's nice that he came out looking like Vin Diesel from Fast and Furious,
right?
With the tank top on. All he needed was the cross. That's all he needed. I mean,
no, go ahead.
This character has weight to him, especially when he knocks the fuck out of Iron Man. It's like you really feel that. Like watching Steppenwolf and all of Justice League, you never felt any of his impact throughout that whole film.
You feel weight and power behind his movement, but I actually like a subtle nod. Some people have been thinking about it, but I actually like the subtle nod that he was wearing armor before. He was wearing all this armor. You could argue easily and saying, "Oh, they took the armor off because we really wanted to show the guy emoting. He's not just a CGI monster. There's a character behind it, and that's good." I think it even adds a little bit more pathos. Maybe this is my own mind filling it in, but speaking to Thanos' character, it almost is more of a cruelty that he has no armor. He considers you such a little threat that he comes in with just his like bare bones armor. Like I have nothing to fear from you people.
He shows up in his workout gear. When he goes to Planet Fitness working out with, that's what he shows up to fight.
His armor, the armor's for waging war. I'm just having fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I really like, and he does feel like a big threat. You know what I mean? Like he comes in and wrecks shop. So just to go a little scene by scene here with this trailer, I mean, you see Robert Downey Jr., you see him as Iron Man. Obviously, he's shaken by something. You see him kind of really super emotional, like whether maybe they just got beat by Thanos and it's like, shit, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, or maybe he
kill off Spider-Man.
They do have the Time Stone, so it's potential that they'll maybe kill off some people and bring them back with the Time Stone. That like how they did Doctor Strange, like they killed off Wong's character, but they just brought him back because they had that. And you see that, when he's like popping stones into his glove, you see he has the purple stone, which is the Power Stone, and then he pops another stone into his glove, which is the Soul Stone.
Right. Wasn't the Power Stone hidden in the Nova Corps? Yeah.
So that may lead why Guardians are chasing Thanos, is because he stole probably the Power Stone from the Nova Corps.
Probably decimated the planet.
Probably. Yeah. He probably did that. Yeah. And the Mind Stone you see with Vision, who you see basically them trying to yank that out of his head. I mean, Thanos is just deboing Vision's stone here. I mean, do you think at all Vision will die? I mean, who do you think is a character that you think is the most likely to die?
I think Vision will definitely die
and stay dead,
and be resurrected.
Yeah. Who do you think
possibly, or they'll go with the Scarlet Witch angle, and she'll have their children, and possibly she'll lose her mind, like they did in the comics, where there was an arc where her children and Vision were like killed, and she just lost her mind and went into time bending powers.
Fuck what I said. I want that.
Yeah, that was the House of M storyline.
Yes, a very, very, very dark storyline.
Yeah,
Marvel doesn't do that stuff, so I kind of want to see if they go that route.
The Punisher.
But that was TV though. TV, they do that on TV, but movie wise,
hey man, you can get away with it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 had some dark moments.
Really?
Oh yeah, man. Basically admitted that he put cancer in somebody's brain. that he genocided his own kids.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah.
Like many times over, looking for them over and over again. And anyone that didn't have any god power, he's just like, whatever, you're useless to me. And that's why he was so nice to Peter, was like he'd finally found someone who's just like him to make it work. Yeah, man, there's a lot of dark stuff. The angle of abuse, that was like abuse of it over the entire movie. It's more subdued, but yeah, there have been some dark moments in a lot of the movie.
Okay.
Now you're right. An entire movie of being dark and depressing would probably not be Marvel's style.
Yeah, they don't have a
But
Dark Knight.
But I don't know, man. Civil War and Winter Soldier especially dealt in that kind of stuff. So I think if it done well, but if they had to do House of M, they need the mutants. The mutants have to be in it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's why they're trying to acquire Fox. Maybe that's why they're trying to do that for.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of other reasons. Also, they need to do it to get Fantastic Four in this stuff.
Oh god.
Man, honestly, if they just do Fantastic Four, they might as well just do it. Look, they're here. We don't even need a movie. We'll just include them in Ant-Man.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
No, man, you just say like they're old friends from Hank Pym's old friend, and you just see like a already kind of gray lined Fantasy Four, and it's like, we've been in like Central City doing stuff, working for Tony and other stuff on the side, and we didn't expect other heroes to be. I didn't expect other heroes to be as smart as me. And then you can do a movie talking about what they were like as the first family, but just have them already there. Look, we already know their backstory. Whatever.
Yeah.
They're old and they're here. They already got kid. We already know kind of what happens.
I'll say if the fans want it, like let the fans speak for that one, because
I think there's a big enough fan base that wants it. They just want it done well.
yeah, and they've been bruised and battered so much. So I'm like, yeah, let them
Like
just speak
like
up.
a battered housewife.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody can do Fantastic Four well, it is Marvel. I think if they can do that well.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So another thing you see in the trailer here, you see Bruce Banner crash through Doctor Strange's house here, his Sanctum Sanctorum, which could
Presumably surviving space.
Yeah, so I mean, it is kind of interesting because one of the ending post-credit scenes from Thor Ragnarok, you saw Thanos' ship hover over Thor Ragnarok, Thor's ship, when he was basically leading all his people to Earth. So I am very curious as to whether or not did he like blow up that ship, and did everyone like die, presumably except for Hulk, except for Thor, or
Presumably from the trailer, as we're kind of scrolling through it, it seems to me like the Hulk escaped or was knocked out into space, and he kind of drifted. Thor was legitimately picked up by the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Loki made a deal for maybe his life and the rest of the non-Dead Eyes Guardians.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, because I would hate for them to do the whole movie with all these characters that escaped, and then for them just to kill them off all like that. I think that would be
Instantly like that.
I think that'd be pretty terrible if they did that.
That'd actually be it would be interesting though, that's why Thor won't be joining them, and he'll be on the Guardians dealing with Adam Warlock, who is a big factor in the comics when it deals with Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah. And also like Hulk doing that's like a nod to like when Silver Surfer crashed to Earth and warned everybody about Thanos. So maybe he's doing the exact same thing. You also see Scarlet Witch. You see her with Vision, where Vision looks human. So maybe that's her warping reality. Maybe that's him. Maybe using his, like he can obviously, morph himself into different things. Maybe he's doing that. So that's something interesting. What else do you see here in this trailer?
I'm just waiting.
Bruce Banner meeting Black Widow again for the first time in like 2 years, I guess.
Yeah, you see a little bit of that. You see Aryan Nation Black Widow, blonde hair, blonde eyebrows, that just looks freaky.
Yeah, what's with that shit?
Well, I guess because she's undercover, so she's has to disguise herself.
I mean, she's still hot.
Yeah, I mean she's still hot. I mean, it's definitely Aryan Nation kind of thing going on. I mean, okay.
Looking like Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I can dig that. Okay, sure. You see Spider-Man, you see him using his Spidey sense.
I was really happy about that.
So
it's a nice subtle reference to Spider Sense.
Oh yeah, they haven't done that.
No,
in this
they
movie.
never did that in the movie, and that was one of my complaints.
Yeah,
Was and it was just very small. Like it wasn't really a complaint, more like a nitpick. Like I'm a bit curious how they were going to do Spider Sense, and they really brought it up. And I'm like, it's all right if they didn't really show it, because it's all right because the previous one was just slowing down time. But I like the idea that you get that sensation in the back of your spine and your hair stands up.
And when that happened, it made me wonder, like, did they teleport the spear or whatever? Not spear, but the hula hoop thing in the sky. Did they teleport that there, or do you think, guys?
Yeah,
think?
it might have just like not been there at that instant, and then it happens and it's there.
Yeah. So they probably just teleported that there. Yeah.
Because I was about to say, if not, his spider senses are he sleep with his spider senses. Like, what? Huh? Crying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So that was a cool moment when his hair stands up. That was really cool. The scene where Loki hands the Tesseract, maybe he's handing the Tesseract to Thanos, maybe a bargain type of thing. Trying to hand it to him, maybe bargain for his life, something like that. You also see, like I said, Thanos looks really good. I think they have the weight of his character. You see, the character kind of looks like a mix of Bruce Willis and Vin Diesel. Like they did the fusion dance, and then they came out with him. I think so I really like what they did with him. How do you like? Because Spider-Man, him showing up in the Iron Spider costume.
It for me personally, it was good, but not. I still want that not old, but the comic book version of him. It looks so much better in my opinion.
Okay. I mean, I understand why he has put on the Iron Spider suit because it's a much bigger threat. Obviously, it's not helping. So he get choke slammed to the ground. So obviously, it's not helping too much. He just choking the hell out of Peter. So it's not helping too much.
I mean, if he had his regular suit, he'd probably be dead right now.
Yeah. You also see called Promix Midnight, who's part of the Black Order. Who Thanos has like this basically like his own minions. I think they're supposed to be his children, right? In the comics, the Black Order, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, they're supposed to be his children. And you see her throw her spear at Captain America. Captain America, he shows up out of the shadows, real cool, just perfect way to introduce him with the beard and everything. Looks really good with the beard. A lot of people say he looked like Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid. And they've actually done fan art with that. That actually looks really good. It's like, okay, maybe Chris Evans could be Solid Snake. Maybe be, that in a future Metal Gear movie. That'd be pretty awesome if that happened. You also see the fact that Corvus Glaive, who's also another member of the Black Order, you see him tearing the stone out of Vision's head. He's on the ground screaming. Because there's about 4 members of the Black Order. There's Corvus Glaive, there's Ebony Maw, there's Proxima Midnight, and there's Cult Obsidian. And those are the 4 members there. Which you don't see all of them there. You only see Proxima Midnight, and you only see Corvus Glaive. I think those are only 2 you really get a good look at. And like I said, Thanos has right now you see him pop into his glove. He has the Power Stone and he has the space. I said the Soul Stone before. I meant the Space Stone because the Soul Stone.
Okay, I thought so.
The Soul Stone we still haven't seen. That may pop up in Black Panther.
We haven't seen that yet.
No, the Soul Stone. The only stones that we've seen so far have been the
Time,
the Mind Stone.
Aether.
Yeah,
the Mind Aether.
Yeah, the Space Stone that showed up in Captain America, the first one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Mind Stone is in Vision.
Yeah.
The Power Stone was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
The Reality Stone was in Thor 2.
Okay.
Which is understandable why you forgot that. That's a terrible movie. So nobody remember that.
What color is the Reality?
The Reality
red.
Yeah, that's a red stone.
They changed the colors. It throws me off.
In the Time Stone, we saw that in Doctor Strange. That's green. The Eye of Agamotto, that's the Time Stone. So that's green. And the Soul Stone is the one we haven't seen yet. So that probably will be in Black Panther. Because you see the big war that's happening on Black Panther. All the black superheroes are there. They're like, fuck everything else. We got to protect Wakanda. Nothing else matters. Got to protect Wakanda.
They run up like the Amazonians from Justice League. And I love that.
Yeah, just a full-out war. I mean, that looks pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So does anybody have like a favorite moment from the trailer? Anything like that?
Why have you not said the best moment?
What?
Give this man a shoot.
and get this man a shield.
Yeah,
That is the best moment. Why have you not said it yet? What is wrong with you?
that is a pretty great moment. Yeah.
Just
And you see
walks out
Bucky
the-
too there. You know, Bucky got the good hair. Bucky with the good hair. You know, got the sheen going. He looking nice.
Maybe it's Maybelline looking boy.
Yeah, he's obviously unfrozen now. You got to pull out everybody. Maybe they even roll up in New York, pull out Luke Cage with his shirt. Maybe they get him. Like he got to come to Wakanda too. Like, hey man, we need everybody, man. We calling up even the undrafted people. Hey, we got to call you up, man.
You got a point though.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite moment from the trailer at all?
Not particularly.
In all this greatness, you can't pick something in all this greatness.
I think it all meshes well enough together. I will say that Get This Man a Shield was probably on top.
Give this man. I love that fucking.
It's just the way he says it. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess I appreciated the smaller moments than the big operatic because I know that's going to have its own context and it's going to be much better than whatever you just showed me.
Yeah. Would you like it if they showed another trailer, like coming close to it, or do you think you're good?
I'm sold.
You're good with this?
As much as it might spoil some stuff, I do want more. Like May is not. It's not that long actually, but I still want more.
Still want more. Yeah. Because the next Marvel movie is Black Panther. That's the next one coming out in February. February 18th, I think.
Okay.
Is when Black Panther is coming out. So that's the next one.
Yeah, I didn't realize how neck and neck these would be. Like they showed their phases and everything, but I kind of forgot after the end. And I don't follow this stuff as much as you guys might.
Yeah. So, I'm really excited for this. It's February 16th is when it's coming out. That's when it's coming out next year. So, yeah, I cannot wait for this. This looks really good.
Just to ask, do you know when tickets might go on sale?
I don't know. For Infinity War?
No, Black Panther, because Infinity War is going to be a while.
I don't know. I mean, Star Wars, they did that really early.
They did that like a month ahead of time or a month and a half?
Star Wars tickets?
Yeah.
They did that whole like 3 months ahead. Like they did that way early.
It comes out this December, right?
Yeah, but they did that way early. The early tickets, yeah.
I thought that was like less than a month ago that the tickets went on sale.
No, that was like a couple months ago they did that. It's all sold out now.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying. Time passes by so fast. I thought I was just talking about this last month.
Yeah, I got my ticket. Yeah, I looked. I was searching. I sold out. So I was like, all it was checked out. I had to get like a disabled seat. I had to get that seat. So if a dude come in a wheelchair, he's shit out of luck. I ain't not getting out this theater. I'm watching Star Wars. That dude's shit out of luck. Hey,
They don't do verification for this shit?
Nah, anybody can sit in the disabled seat. Anybody can do that.
Just walk with a limp, I guess, man. Just fake it till you make it.
Yeah. So I'm pumped. Are you excited for Star Wars? Are you gonna watch Star Wars?
Yeah, I am excited for it. I'm not gonna watch it day one. I'm gonna wait till like Sunday. Hopefully, I might be able to get a ticket. Yeah. I probably should do that now.
Yeah, probably now. Yeah, because that stuff is. I was surprised how quick it sold out. Yeah,
I'm not surprised. I remember last year.
Yeah, I mean it was a mess last year too. Yeah. So, yeah,
it's like I don't know which one is bigger, man. Star Wars or Marvel or Star Wars, which are both owned by the mouse. Yeah, the fucking mouse.
If you had to pick one to see right now, would you go with Avengers over Star Wars?
I'd go with Avengers. Yeah. Like this is the Star Wars I'm most hopeful for because it's about the Grey Jedi supposedly, and I'm really intrigued with that concept. But I guess I've watched enough Marvel movies to this point where I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm waiting for. This is the big moment. I can't miss it.
Yeah, because when it'd be 10 years since the first Marvel movie came out, when Avengers come out, the whole 10 years.
And I didn't realize that I can't say I grew up with it because I was 18 when it came out or whatever. Like, no, Iron Man came out in 2006, right?
8.
It did?
Yep.
I was in college then, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I'm old. Anyway.
Long time.
I don't remember being in college. No, man, that was out when I was in high school. Are you serious?
Yeah, 2008. That's when it came out.
God damn.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah.
But yeah, we've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting so long. Fuck the Star Wars shit. People have been waiting since the 80s for that, but fuck that shit. We got the modern day stuff. It went back to back. We've got more than them. We've got more at stake.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, Avengers for me, yeah. What about you, Dust? You think Avengers, Star Wars?
I don't really care.
Okay. All right.
I mean, in all honesty, I I gave up. Like Star Wars is fine. If you all are still having fun with it, by all means, and it's fine.
Right.
But I have a wait and see now.
Okay.
I don't just let my excitement overwhelm me whenever I see something I love anymore.
I don't blame you, but I will say this is my one and only moment when I do this because
To be fair, they did drop every last good thing they possibly could to make this a winner.
That's true.
Yeah. Hello, thanks for checking out our content. If you liked it, let us know, and if you didn't, let us know that as well. If you want to see more content, we post every Saturday on SoundCloud and YouTube at The Afternoon Tune. You can also find us through various social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all one word at The Afternoon Tune. And if you don't deal with any of that social media stuff, you can also find us through our email at theafternoontune@gmail.com. And don't forget to always